AEW TNA, it's not only the talk of the wrestling world, it's the talk of the sports world as well.
Well, you can see right here in the World Series program. Not only tells you all about the two teams in the World Series, you open it up and a great article on AJ Brzezinski, who of course was in TNA Wrestling, and they talk about it inside the World Series program.
And how about this Fight for the Right tournament? We're going to break it down, explain it. The winner will meet Sting at Genesis. It's 3 stages. Stage number 1. 18 wrestlers to start outside the ring. The first 7 over the top, they will continue on.
Then those 7 will compete in a battle royal to determine the tournament seeding. And then the final 2 left in that will continue on.
How about stage 3? The final 2 to meet in a singles match. The winner gets a bye to the tournament finals. And it's time to kick it off right now. It's the Fight for the Right tournament to see who meets Sting for the NWA title at Genesis. It's the opportunity of a lifetime for these 18 competitors. Yes, the winner to get an NWA World's title shot at Genesis against Sting. And remember, they're starting outside the ring. The idea, it's to get over the top rope to continue in this match, and the first 7 will then advance.
It's the reverse battle royal that started us off here in this first segment. Everybody trying to fight out to the top of the rope. If you can get in, then you're in the tournament. And you can see Sid G so close over there. It's a matter of finding your opportunity and taking it, because it's never been this wide open for a heavyweight challenge.
No question about that, Don. We see the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm representing America's Most Wanted. Wrestlers, Don, that normally wouldn't be in line for a title shot. This is their chance right now to win the Fight for the Right, to get that shot at Sting. I see Christian Cage, who will face Rhino in, get this, a barbed wire cage match. First time ever, November the 16th, when we go to prime time. Did you hear me?
Oh, absolutely. The barbed wire on top of the cage. And why wouldn't it be? Well, how personal it's got between them. As you see, Brother Roode almost did. You see Christian Cage was so close to getting over the top. And the referees, and there's Raven. Raven, is he going to make it? Oh, and then you see Robert Roode. Robert Roode is in.
Robert Roode is in the ring. 6 remaining entries left.
He is the first to continue on to stage 2, because yes, Robert Roode has made his way from the arena floor into the ring. What a frustrating situation for BG James, Don. Tell everybody about what went down earlier.
Oh, BG James in a situation just couldn't take it anymore, man. We've heard all the comments he had about Jeffy Snell. Got some agenda. He packed his bags and left the building. He was actually supposed to be in this, and he wouldn't do it. Kip James took his place.
Brother Ray from Team 3D looking on, cheering on.
Remaining
Brother Devon, Chris Sabin, he's in the ring. Chris Sabin is qualified, the new X-Division champ, wrestler number 2. What?
It looks like, I swear to you, that looked like Maverick Matt, but I didn't recognize him in that garb he had up in Raven's old perch.
Yes, I think it was him too, but I'm not sure.
Man alive, I mean, I couldn't tell what he was doing and what he was doing up there. Oh, Jay Lethal almost made it in. And then you saw Sanjay Dutt trying to get in, and look at what happened to Sanjay. He get wiped out. You see AJ Styles, Cincy, and Raven almost in, and Chris Sabin took him out.
You know, Detroit was great for Bound for Glory. We're headed to the Northeast, November the 10th. TNA live in Philadelphia. November 11th, live in East Hartford, Connecticut. All the details at TNAWrestling.com. And did you see that?
There's Brother Ray right there in the franchise saying Douglas, and they're arguing back and forth. Think of the history of those two, Mike, and you see them. I would love to hear what they're saying.
Oh, you're not kidding. I think there's a method to Shane Douglas's madness. We know that. Christian Cage trying to make his way in, and Brother Devon not allowing it.
Stage 1, 2 spots remaining.
Abyss is in now. The Monster Abyss has qualified to continue to stage 2.
How about watching AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels enter the ring together, as they do so many things so well together. And there you see Big Lance Hoyt able to make it in.
This could be, you talk about a chance for Lance Hoyt to prove himself.
You can see right there Jay Lethal going up. Eric Gibbs got him in air. You see Ron the Truth Killings and Christian Cage. Ron the Truth just letting him have it right after right.
Is Killings going to make his way in? Oh no, Christian pulls him back. Low blow. Low blow by Christian Cage. And Christian Cage.
Look at this. It's the War Machine Rhino, who didn't even want to be in this. He wanted to focus on the 16th of November. And look at him take Christian out of it.
Ron the Truth killing the final spot.
And LAX attacks Storm. And LA Harris is out as the bad blood goes on between those teams.
Oh, yeah, think of this. The Truth is in. Rhino just cost Christian November the 19th at Genesis. We're down to 7 wrestlers competing now in a battle royal. We're going to determine tournament seedings, the final 2 down to continue on and meet in a singles match in stage 3.
And what that'll determine is who will get an automatic bye to make it all the way through to the finals of this match. Keep in mind, all 7 of these guys are now in the tournament, but 6 of them will have to battle each other all the way through. If you can become one of the final 2 in this stage and win that match, you get a bye to the finals. And look at this as you see Lance Hoyt trying to get the Monster Abyss on the top, and Ron the Truth Killings has been eliminated.
Yeah, Ron the Truth
Not eliminated from the tournament, sorry.
No, not. He's set up at the top of the battle royal. Ron the Truth first out. That makes him the 7th seed.
Good point. And this is all to determine the direction you want to be in. If you can survive this and win this in the next phase, you are automatically in the finals for this tournament. And you can see a nice boot right there to the face by Chris Sabin.
How about that situation where the War Machine Rhino cost Christian Cage? Sabin sent out to the floor number 2. That makes him the 6th seed.
Robert Roode with a great move, taking Sabin out. Big Lance Hoyt, maybe the surprise of this entire tournament, making it in. And you saw the big boot to Christopher Daniels. And think about this. Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, former champions, tag team champions, having to fight each other, and there's a possibility that they might have to meet each other down the line to get the bye for this tournament.
Rhino costing Christian Cage his opportunity in this fight for the right. It just makes that barbed wire cage match November the 16th, Don, when we go to primetime here on Spike, even more important. Yes, first time ever in TNA, barbed wire cage, Rhino Christian, November 16th.
Oh, so much going on right there. As you can see, the Monster Abyss holding off, and he's got Christopher Daniels right there. Choke slammed him out. Oh, but AJ Styles to help out his partner. Unbelievable, nice boots right there. Oh, the double team.
Could be the difference. Styles and Daniels on the Monster Abyss. From behind Robert Roode running clothesline. Daniels out of the way, and AJ went down.
Wow, how about that? AJ Styles sacrificing himself for Christopher Daniels. But Robert Roode, a man who's almost a corporation unto himself. A man who's just, Mr. Wall Street, the new Robert Roode, just coming in. But wow, what a shot by the Fallen Angel. All this going on tonight. Kurt Angle also coming on later on. You don't want to miss it. Wait a minute. Miss Brooks was over there holding the leg of Christopher Daniels, and that cost him, and now he's out of the top.
Daniels sent out to the floor in the battle round number 3. That makes him the 5 seed. Robert Roode number 4. That makes him the 4 seed for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, November the 19th at Genesis.
With the best already in the tournament finals, tonight we're going to see the surprise Lance Hoyt take on Ron the Truth Killings. The Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, against Robert Roode, and the phenomenal AJ Styles against the X-Division champion, Chris Sabin.
And speaking of Styles and Sabin, check out these 2 altercations that took place earlier tonight during a filming for TNAWrestling.com.
Right on the shoulder. That's how the old timers do it, right? I mean, I thought it was a belt, but that's how they do it. Yeah. Well, let's get to things at hand. You know what? People have been telling me, people have been doubting my focus, people have been doubting my abilities in the ring, one namely Jerry Lynn. Well, Jerry Lynn, a man's physical peak is at 30 years old. You are beyond that. Chris Sabin is beneath that age. And for you to come out here and tell me I haven't been focused and doubt me, well, this right here, Jerry Lynn, this proves you wrong.
Are you kidding me? You think I'm going to sit over there and listen to this crap? Do you have any idea what Jerry Lynn's done for that title? No, you don't. Have a little respect.
Eat me, punk.
Look, I'm really sorry about what happened, but it's just really...
Whoa. Hey, how does it feel to have your energy busted, huh?
Stop.
Is this what you want?
Stop
AJ?
it!
Huh? Is that what you want? I'm not going to let you punk me out.
Run!
You think I'm going to wait for you to challenge me for this, huh? You think I'm going to wait for you? Well, I'm not, because I'll put the title on the line tonight. That's right, tonight. How's that for respect?
Run!
That's exactly what I'm talking about. No respect. And I'm going to get mine.
Chris Sabin! You know, it's almost as if Sabin feels like the world owes him everything. What a cocky kid with a chip on his shoulder.
You know, a part of that cockiness you like, a part of that cockiness you like to see, especially from a champion. But when you go a little too far and you disrespect the likes of a Jerry Lynn, and then you disrespect the likes of the phenomenal AJ Styles, well, then you gotta wonder about his motives. But you know what? If Chris Sabin comes through victorious, not only does he advance in this tournament, he also shows the world that he is not just the X-Division champion, he's an X-Division champion that can beat the best in the world.
Couldn't put it any better. Doubly important matchup. X-Division championship at stake. Did you see that? That's a move out of the Jerry Lynn playbook.
Man, he just spun him right into that backbreaker. Going a little old school on him right there. So much at stake for this, and Impact fans, you can't believe how this all materialized. And not only is this for the fight to the right, this is a chance to become X-Division champion of the world for AJ Styles. It's a belt that he's worn before, and it's a belt that he is pretty much synonymous with when it comes to this division. But
look at this backslide. Sabin, the new champ, gets a 2 count on Styles. Oh, and then the drop kick, perfectly placed, right to the knee. Follow-up move is the kick to the back.
Oh, and AJ Styles better, AJ Styles better not take Chris Sabin lightly. We saw it Bound for Glory in that unbelievable matchup with the champion Sin Shi when he won that title. I think Chris Sabin showed the world just how talented he is that night.
Quick reminder, speaking of the X-Division, check it out. It's available now. The newest TNA DVD release, The Best of the X-Division, Volume 2 in stores now.
And don't forget later on tonight with the Weapons for Escape pole match when you consider Christian Cage and Rhino on November 16th when they're going to be in the barbed wire cage. Tonight is so important because they're going to decide whether they get the means of escape or whether they get the weapons or both to take into that cage, the barbed wire cage on November 16th.
Off the leg drop, the champ goes for the pin attempt on Styles. Had that far leg hook, but no, AJ able to kick out. It's almost as if tonight's match is a prelude, Don, to the barbed wire cage on the Spike Primetime Special November the 16th. Understand there's going to be 2 weapons and 2 tools of escape.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're going to be seeing the bolt cutters that you can use to get through the barbed wire, a key that will keep unlock the door once you're inside, and of course, don't forget the concerto of chairs that is what started this whole thing off, and then the straitjacket that we've seen used so many times.
Spin kick by the challenger Styles, drops the champ, now charges into the corner, and Sabin able to elevate him up. Styles lands on the apron, gonna go springboard.
Wow, the flying forearm, and he nails it on Chris Sabin. Unbelievable, 2, he's got it. No, Chris Sabin able to kick out right there.
Look how quickly AJ goes right back to the offensive. Could it be?
Hey, he's going to go for the style. Oh,
no.
But no, Chris Sabin, able to use that momentum. Get out of it and kick him in the back.
You're right, drilled him right in the back with the kick, just when it appears as if AJ was going to go with the discus move. AJ missed that kick. Sabin springs. Oh, what a DDT! Spiked him, dropped him right on his head. Here's 1, here's 2.
Oh, AJ Styles kicks out just in time. Think about this. If you win this match, you not only advance to the next phase, advance to the phase where will be the 3 winners of the matches today. You will also, if you win this match, go in as the X-Division champion.
You're right. The winner of this match advances next week right here on Impact. It's Fight for the Right, the 3-way collision. Other matches later in this Impact broadcast as Sabin will come off the ropes, swing and a miss with the clothesline.
Pele just hits it out of nowhere. He always does with that. It's unreal. When you least expect it, it just comes out of the blue.
He's got the champ rocked right now, but at the same time, AJ trying to recover in the corner as well. Sabin charges in. Styles gets the elbow up. Middle rope, back. Here it is. Oh! Went for the inverted DDT. It was blocked by Sabin, and then he charges and catches him with the kick. Sabin has really been doing his scouting work.
I was getting ready to say, man, this guy's been watching some film because that inverted DDT never misses, and he did him a roll-up, too. Wait a minute. AJ just won the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, advancing in the Fight for the Right tournament, and is the new X-Division champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ did it. AJ wins the X-Division title, and he advances to the 3-way collision.
Think about this. Be careful what you wish for, Chris Sabin, because not only can you not advance in the fight for the right, you're no longer the X-Division champion and belongs to the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yes, Jerry Lynn built the X-Division. Yes, AJ Styles built the X-Division. AJ's the X.
Run the True Killings, who didn't get get a chance to celebrate because of the James gang. But he's a former champion, world champion. AJ Styles, a former world champion. Both these guys have held gold, but neither one of these two have ever held the world championship. This is a chance for them to become a first-time winner, not unlike Abyss, who's already in the finals of this tournament.
And you're right, this is the third and final fight for the right quarterfinal matchup. Robert Roode and Christopher Daniels.
Still looking forward to Christian Cage and Rhino coming up later because it's so important in this matchup that they got, because it's the weapons, it's the means of escape, because on the 16th of November, it's the barbed wire steel cage match on prime time, and that's the way that those two should have done it. Get locked in, and you've got to climb through barbed wire to get out.
First time ever in TNA. When we go prime time, November the 16th, Christian Cage and Rhino. You're right, can you imagine? 6 sides of steel, barbed wire wrapped around the top. Tonight we'll find out if they get weapons, if they get means of escape. It's a 4 corners pole match. That's yet to come in this broadcast. Of course, this ongoing tournament to determine who will face Sting, the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, November the 19th at Genesis. Plus at Genesis, can you believe it? It's finally going to go down. It's finally going to be Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe. Can it get any better than that? I mean, I would pay just to watch that alone, and so would anybody else. Now look at the Fallen Angel. You know, I was going to talk about what a chance this is for Robert Roode, the new Robert Roode. What a chance for him to show his transformation. But man, what a superstar out there, and you can see the look on Miss Brooks' face. That's the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Been there, done that.
I'm sure you've talked to Robert Roode. Boy, he talks my ear off. You know, he's so much more than a wrestler. He's a corporation, and amongst himself, he's got movie offers. He's got all these investment opportunities, taking Wall Street by storm.
Oh, he's been telling me that all these records that the Dow Jones has been setting is all because Robert Roode, Inc. has joined Wall Street. And right now, he's not even going to advance because look at the Fallen Angel. He is fired up and he wants to join his partner AJ Styles in the next round.
You know, Detroit was great for Bound for Glory. We're headed to the Northeast in the month of November as great move by Daniel, springing back, crashing down into Robert Roode.
Go ahead, Mike.
November the 10th will be live in Philadelphia. November the 11th live in East Hartford, Connecticut. Details, TNAWrestling.com.
And you saw right there how the Fallen Angel landed on that shoulder of Robert Roode, and Robert Roode holding on to it. I mean, he could have hit it. Oh, what is Miss Brooks trying to interfere right there?
I mean, just think, if Daniels advances here, he would be involved in that 3-way with his longtime partner, AJ Styles. Cross body block off the top, the distraction, referee Hebner down for the count, no.
Just got up in time, and that was because Miss Brooks' distraction, because he had him pinned. Robert Roode is totally out of focus right now. He just seems discombobulated, and the Fallen Angel, Christopher, oh, he went to the well, though, and he missed.
AJ Styles is in. Ron the Truth Killings also qualifying for that 3-way collision. Off the full Nelson slam. Here's the pin and a near fall for Robert Roode.
Wow, Christopher Daniels able to get that shoulder up right there, and you can see Miss Brooks, she thought her man had won it, and what a win this would be for Robert Roode. This is a chance to let the world know, yes, I have arrived. I'm not just saying it. I'm not just talking the talk. I'm walking the walk. And Christopher Daniels, though, look at this. He just always has a count.
Beautiful reversal there. You saw the powerbomb attempt by Robert Roode, but instead, it's Daniels powering him down, driving him down to the canvas. Can Daniels take advantage now and put Roode away?
He's so strong, it's deceiving how strong Christopher Daniels is.
Is he going to go for the BME right here?
The best moonsault ever. Here it goes. It's so smooth and it hits.
Here it is.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not the distraction again of Miss Brooks. Come on, Hebner. Count Hebner.
We know she's hot, but this is important. This tournament's too important.
Uh-oh, Daniels now. You can sense how frustrated he is. Push the referee out of the way. Oh, he doubled him over. Here comes the Angel's wings.
He's going to set it up right here. Wait a minute.
She hooked
Miss
his leg.
Brooks got the leg. And now you can see Robert Roode. Oh, he hits the payoff.
Oh, drilled him with the payoff. Now you're going to count Hebner.
Oh,
sure,
man.
3 count for Robert Roode. I mean, think about this. It's now going to be Robert Roode, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and Ron the Truth Killings to square off next week right here on Impact. That's part of the 3-way collision in the fight for the right to get that title shot against Sting.
The winner of that match faced the monster Abyss, and that winner, of course, is at Genesis to face the champion. But it's just disgusting to see as you see AJ Styles coming in with his new belt. and you see Robert Roode and Miss Brooks bail. But oh, you hate to see Christopher Daniels go out like that. All because of the fine assets of Miss Brooks having their power over the referee Earl Hebner.
Well, you're right. The new X-Division champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, down actually squaring off with the man who will be in that three-way collision, Robert Roode, next week on Impact. But sense the frustration here from Daniels?
Yeah, it's almost like he feels like, hey, you're more focused on your belt is what I kind of got out of that. You see all Robert Roode's doing is smiling, knowing he's moving forward. I'm not saying that AJ's disingenuous because I don't believe that. But
I think this is pretty obvious. Daniels is frustrated because AJ lacked the focus on this match. He's too worried about his own title. He's still favoring the leg and the knee.
Well, you can see Christopher Daniels yelling encouragement to him, anything he can do to psych him up, because you just got to put that pain in the back of your mind and try to forget it. Sometimes that's hard, and I think Ron the Truth Killing smells blood. AJ able to catch him with the kick behind the head. Nice kick.
He just drilled him right between the shoulder blades. He's got the truth now where he wants him, and here comes Roode, missed the clothesline.
He nails him with the Pele out of nowhere. Oh, it's amazing how he can find a way to do that on one leg like he is, but that's the great athlete that the phenomenal AJ Styles is.
Caught him completely off guard, but now Styles gonna go to the top. Oh no, here's Miss Brooks again.
Well, she realizes, you see Christopher Daniels coming in, realizing that she's stopping AJ from finishing off, and it gives Robert Roode a chance.
Wait a minute, what's Lance Hoyt gonna do?
He just goes through the crowd. Oh, Robert Roode with a suplex off the top rope, and AJ bows up right there in unbelievable pain. Oh, that what a shot as you see Miss Brooks just paintbrushing him back and forth, and now Robert Roode is mad.
I mean, she was covered with a soda from ringside. Robert Roode obviously distracted to the point where I think he had an opportunity maybe to pin AJ Styles. Instead, out to the arena floor. Brings Ms. Brooks back in. Uh-oh, pin, roll up.
2, 3, he did it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, advancing to the finals later in this broadcast, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
You know what that means? AJ Styles in Abyss tonight.
I tell you, I'm wondering how far AJ can go. We'll see how bad that leg is hurt. You can see him limping, and you see the X-Division looking on right there. Oh, and I saw it. It looked like Chris Sabin doing a whoop-de-doo sign. But AJ Styles, the X-Division champion, has earned the right to face the Monster Abyss.
Remember, later tonight on Impact, Styles and Abyss will find out who meets Sting and Genesis. A three-time TNA MVP, as voted by our fans at TNAWrestling.com. I think that says it all about the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Mike, we just saw the phenomenal AJ Styles go over and shake Christopher Daniels' hand. That's because these two have a special relationship. They've been former NWA World Team Champions together. They've always been considered the best in the X Division. And then you've got Chris Sabin, a guy that we've talked about his potential for so long. Also a multiple X Division champ. This is what the X Division's all about. What a drop kick.
Great extension of the legs by Styles. Drop kick catching Sabin right in the face. AJ, X Division Championship belt. It's on the line. Took Sabin over, elevated him. Daniels going to take advantage of it. Sabin reversed it, and then Styles caught him with a shoulder block. Oh, he shoved him off, and you see the two former partners ran together.
You saw right there another elbow by Chris Sabin. These guys combine everything. Strength, speed. I mean, they're such unbelievable combination. They'll do things that'll make you shake your head and go, unbelievable. There's no way that a human body can do that. But all three of these guys have defied gravity at some point in time.
And Don, then when you factor in the six-sided ring, the different sides and different angles that they can use those ropes, it just makes the X Division, it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. Gonna go split leg moonsault here. And oh, Daniels crashing down. Here's the pin. Oh, and a 2 count. Daniels just 1 second away from winning the X Division title.
And these guys consider that title something special. They know that they've been on the cusp of something nobody else has ever done before. They've made it special. And they wear it like a badge of honor. And with that title on the line right here, these guys are gonna go all out.
Daniels fired off into the corner, able to get the boot up and stop Sabin in his tracks. And here comes the double team from the tag partners as Styles and Daniels take down Sabin with the high-low. You know, we've always loved the ability, the attitude, of Chris Sabin. He excelled in so many of the International X Cup events, to the point that X-Division pioneer Jerry Lynn, he thought so much of him that he named him captain of Team USA earlier this year. But what an attitude change. He's turned into a cocky and arrogant kid. He thinks the world owes him everything, and he just connected with a great enziguri kick to the back of the head of Daniels. Oh, and then a basement drop kick for Styles.
Well, I mean, love him or hate him, Mike, you have to respect his ability. He's one of the best we've ever seen in the X-Division. And you're right, this change in attitude of Chris Sabin has been disturbing. To see him treat Jerry Lynn as he goes for the pin, to see him treat the pioneer of the X-Division, Jerry Lynn, somebody who with AJ Styles basically created the X-Division, to see him treat him with that disrespect, it's been hard to stomach.
You know, Don, something you really don't even take into account, it's that Chris Sabin, applying the surfboard hold here to AJ Styles, is 24 years old. I mean, TNA has such incredible young talent, and Daniels comes from behind and breaks up the move, and then the shortcut by Sabin.
That's something that Chris Sabin wouldn't have done in the past, but now he'll take any means he can to win. Something else you got to keep your eye on here, as you see AJ trying to go up top and Chris Sabin cutting him off quickly. Eventually, Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles are going to have to go against each other. It's all about that belt. They've been working together. They can't do it forever. Oh, look at that.
Instead of the inverted DDT, oh, he catches both Daniels and Sabin. What a move by Styles.
It's everybody against themselves right here. What a double shot by AJ Styles. And the crowd shows their appreciation.
You know, we saw earlier tonight the innovation of TNA with the 6 sides of steel, the barbed wire cage match. But Don, there's also Ultimate X. Uh-oh, problems there. Communication issues. Oh, between Styles and Daniels, and AJ just unloading.
You talked about Ultimate X's. Wow, what a shot by AJ. Here he goes. 2. Referee Earl Hebner right there making the call, but they're able to get out of it just in time as Chris Sabin broke it up. You brought up Ultimate X, a match that is death-defying. It defies gravity. You'll see wires up above the ring with an X suspended high about 20 feet above the mat, and it really showcases the talent of the X-Division.
Off the DDT, Sabin for the pin, barely gets a 1 count before Styles makes the save, breaks it up, and the X-Division title, it hangs in the balance here in this 3-way matchup, and again, the shortcut by Sabin breaking the eyes of Styles.
I mean, I understand doing anything you can to win a match, especially with the title on the line. It's just so uncharacteristic of Chris Sabin. I should say it was uncharacteristic. We now see it all the time. Look at that. Christopher Daniels goes right into it, but a nice shot there by Daniels on Sabin.
Remember, still to come in this 2-hour primetime Impact special, it's the TNA in-ring debut of, yes, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle against the Monster Abyss. Going to try for the suplex here, but Styles follows up. Now all 3 men up in the corner.
This is super high. Oh, man! Christopher Daniels took the brunt of that. You can see him fall out like when he hit the mat. Oh, the pain as the crowd shows their appreciation, but the guys are writhing in pain on the mat.
Tower of Doom suplex, and wait a minute, what's this? Christian Cage just involved in that 6 sides of steel barbed wire cage match, coming down towards the ring. He's got a microphone, but is he in any condition to even talk?
Ridiculous. So what is he doing out here? This is the X-Division. He has no business being out here.
This is a championship match.
I am still undefeated, and I am still the real #1 contender.
What are you talking about? Abyss is the #1 contender. Oh, here in that last week, what a drop kick.
Drop kick by AJ. That'll shut him up in a hurry.
This is retaliation. You remember last week on Impact, Christian Cage screwed AJ Styles out of his NWA World's title shot. Sabin from behind, gonna try and take him up. Here comes the cradle shock.
Well, he's going to end up doing, wait a minute, Christopher Daniels got it, 2, he's done it, he's the new X-Division champion.
X-Division champion, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
He's done it. The Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, has regained the gold, and uh-oh, AJ doesn't look too happy with this situation.
AJ made that mistake, though. He chased after Christian Cage. What could Daniels do?
For the 2nd week in a row, Christian Cage screwed AJ Styles.